We recently embarked in a very exciting and interesting exercise, thinking of global economic trends at the horizon 2035. Our first finding is that horizon, economic growth at global level, will be driven mostly by emerging economies. As a consequence, the relative size of the European Union will be shrinking. The emergence of new economies will imply that new markets will be available for European companies, but it will also mean that other countries will be competing to gain a leading position when it comes to technology and innovation. This will mean that the European Union will have to make a greater effort in order to keep its current position. Another finding relates to inequality. Inequality has been increasing both in emerging economies, especially China and India, and in the United States. By contrast, data do not support rising inequality in the European Union, and this despite a growing debate on this topic.
When we look at the broad economic and social trends, we find that some things are likely to continue. We find that the emerging countries as a group are likely to continue to converge towards higher levels of GDP per capita. The next decades will still be those of China, but even India should not be underrated. It might catch up, and by 2035 it might become bigger than the European Union. This convergence is actually a recent phenomenon. It has started only about 20 years ago, but if you look at the drivers of that convergence, the investment in human capital, the investment in physical capital, then we actually see that there's a good reason to believe that emerging markets which have all these factors will continue to catch up and in the end reach perhaps income levels which are similar to ours.